Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Monday, the 25th of November. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will be changing before Thanksgiving with rain mainly late tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. Then more rain over the upcoming weekend. When does that start? Very active pattern, which is what we expect this time of the year. Let's take a look at the upper air look across the country this afternoon. A trough beginning to dig down in the western states. That'll bring the next chance of rain in here late tomorrow night. But today, just gorgeous. Pretty much a cloudless sky, a few cirrus streaks passing by, and that's about it. Temperatures just where they ought to be in late November. Low 60s in most spots. Birmingham at 61. Around the nation, colder air beginning to nose down into the Rockies. They're getting set for a big snowstorm from the Rockies up to the northern Great Lakes in coming days. In fact, there's a look at the watch warning map around the nation. Very cold and unsettled out west. The mountains of California slammed with heavy snow in coming days. Snow for parts of Oregon, Idaho, and again from Wyoming and Colorado out across the Great Plains up into the upper peninsula of Michigan. In fact, let's go right to the snow outlook. This is the forecast from the National Weather Service offices in that area, and you can see amounts in parts of Wyoming and Colorado could exceed 1 foot. Amounts between 5 and 10 inches likely across the high plains up into the northern Great Lakes. It'll be a major snowstorm, so travelers beware if you're moving up in that area. Now, in terms of thunderstorms, no problems through tonight, but tomorrow we have a risk of severe storms from Louisiana up to Missouri. And now we have the standard slight risk for the Mississippi Delta up to Memphis, about the eastern half of Arkansas and much of central and south Missouri, including St. Louis. Could be a few storms. This is mainly late tomorrow night with strong winds, kind of a low-end tornado threat. However, on Wednesday, no severe storms expected here as the main dynamic support lifts away and the air will be relatively stable. Maybe some thunder for the southern half of the state, but no severe weather expected. Now, day 5, which is Friday. With the next storm system, have a risk of severe weather along that Interstate 35 corridor, including Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City. And we'll talk about that as we go. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, and this is valid through Monday morning of next week. Pretty wet across the country. For our state, amounts around 2 inches for the Tennessee Valley, 1 to 2 inches for the central counties, and under 1 inch for the south. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. There's your very intense negative tilt trough coming out of the Rockies. The surface low is over Kansas. North of the surface low, heavy snow. South and east of the surface low, a chance of strong to severe storms. But we are dry here tomorrow in Alabama. High should be in the mid-60s. Tomorrow night, at midnight, the surface low is near Des Moines. Snow continues north of the center, with rain and storms down to the south and east. And they should be creeping into Alabama about midnight tomorrow night. And then this is Wednesday afternoon at 3. The showers and storms creeping down into South Alabama. And so I'd say for the northern half of the state, the main window for rain about midnight tomorrow night until noon Wednesday. I'd say maybe a half inch for most places, maybe a bit more in spots, but we don't expect any severe weather, which is good because we are still in the core of the late fall tornado season. Thanksgiving Day. Snowy in the west. More snow for the Great Plains. We are dry here in Alabama. High should be in the low 60s, just again, right where we should be. This is Black Friday, a big, nasty storm out west. Heavy snow in the Rockies. I mean, this is going to be a whopper of a Thanksgiving weekend snowstorm for them. Rain and storms out across the Great Plains. Again, there could be some severe storms in Oklahoma and Texas. But for us, we're dry on Friday with a high in the 60s. Iron Bowl Saturday. Woo, boy, it's going to be a close call. This is valid at 3 o'clock. And what you see in the green here, this is precipitation for the prior 6 hours. And let's check the European. It's a little slower. So at the moment, the Iron Bowl in Auburn, thankfully it's on the eastern side of the state this year, looks dry with rain moving in maybe just right after the game is over. It's going to be a very close call. And yes, the forecast could clearly be adjusted as we get closer to Saturday, but the day should be mild. We'll expect a high around 70 on Saturday. And then Sunday, everything's on by after rain Saturday night. Sunday should be a pretty cold day. We could fall into the 40s over North Alabama. Very strong cold air advection. Maybe a few snow flurries down into Tennessee. And a week from today, this is Monday, the 2nd of December, trough off the East Coast, ridging across the nation's midsection, and we're cool and dry. Let's go out 10 days. Thursday of next week, December 5th, shortwave coming into Texas, and that looks dry with maybe some showers north of here. Here's the rain for the next 15 days off the European ensemble for Birmingham. About 2 inches, that's the mean. And temperatures will be mild this weekend. Wouldn't be shocked if we saw 70 on Saturday. And that high on Sunday will probably come at midnight. That's 65. We should drop into the 50s and maybe even the 40s during the day. And then very chilly for the first part of next week, with highs then only in the upper 40s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.